Brittany Westmoreland.
I'm Stetson Westmoreland.
I'm Kennedy Call.
And I have been a 4-H leader for 11 years now, and I help with all the pigs.
I've been in 4-H for 5 years.
And I've been in 4-H for 4 years.
All right, so we're about a month away from the fair. Us as a family, we make sure that we're washing our pigs every night. We just use regular livestock shampoo. One thing that I would recommend is getting a good livestock shampoo. You can do a human shampoo if you absolutely want to or need to, but if you and your group can maybe go in and split, a bottle of big shampoo like this, that's awesome. I feel like it works the best. There also is some shampoo for white colored animals that you can use, and we do like the purple shampoo really, really good too. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so after we've washed our hogs, we make sure to use a conditioner on them. This is every single night that we're conditioning them. There's many, many different brands, and we've acquired these all over the years. I can't give you one specific brand that works better. I think they all do a really great job, but just a conditioner. So you'll want to condition them after you've washed. So the purpose for conditioning would be to make the hog's hair look really nice and fresh. It just gives them an extra pop. And if you take care of the hair really, really well, you're going to have an easier time clipping come, the end of the show season.
Here's a variety of show sprays that you would use before you go into the show.
So there are different types of brushes you can use. There are hard bristle brushes to get their feet washed off a lot better. And then putting conditioner on, you use like half hard and half soft, which is easier to put on.
So when clipping your animal, some supplies that you're going to want are clippers. We have cordless here. You don't necessarily need cordless, but if you do have a cord attached to them, you'll want to make sure that your pig doesn't chew that up. So you're going to need someone there to keep the cord out of the way. With your clippers, you're going to have different types of guards that you can put on them. This one here is a 1/2 inch. We recommend clipping the body of the pig a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and then you can do different sizes for different parts of the body. You'll also want a good spray for your clippers. You want to make sure to keep them nice and cool for the animal, and then a good little brush that you can brush away the extra hair from the blades.
So as soon as we get our pigs, we start working with them as soon as possible. And we use things like treats or water to get them used to us. And when it comes time to show and to clip them, they'll be used to us, and we can be calm and not be trying to eat us while we're clipping them.
Here are some tips for washing your hog. You'll want to start from the feet and work your way up towards the back just so you won't put them in shock.
So using this purple shampoo, I would recommend using on their white and then putting some of that on your hard bristle brush and brushing their legs off, because getting mud or your poop off is a lot easier with this. And then using your normal shampoo, using a brush like this, putting it on it, and not scrubbing really hard because you don't want to leave like a lot of red marks, but just scrubbing hard enough to get your pig clean.
So after you wash, you'll want to let them dry, and then you'll want to put some conditioner on them. And you'll want to do this after you wash and a couple times before you go into the show.
After our pig is nice and clean and we've put conditioner on them, we usually keep them in a clean pen, or you can keep them in your trailer to clip them. Just a small confined space, that way you don't have to chase them all around the pen. So with their hair nice and clean, you're going to make sure they're all brushed off really nice, and then you're going to start from the bottom, so they're back, bottom up. So you're going to start at the bottom of her hand, right?
Yep.
And then you'll just start working your way towards the top. You want to be careful not to push really hard, because sometimes with those metal guards, they leave marks. So you want to be really, really careful to do that. You'll see that more on your white hogs than you will the black, but you can even still make marks on the black hogs as well. And so you'll just continue clipping. You'll clip their whole entire body, just like that. So as you're clipping, you'll want to take a brush and just kind of brush away the excess hair that's falling off. That will help the life of your clippers, and it will just make your job a lot easier. This is where your clipper spray comes in. You want to make sure that you're spraying these clippers down really nice. So it's just going to help, again, keep the clippers from overheating, keep your blade nice and sharp, and again, just making your job a lot easier. All right, so this is the underline of your pig. It's the belly and all up underneath the chin and underneath the legs. With this, you're going to want to take the guard off of your clippers, and then you'll flip the clippers over, other way, there you go, and then you're going to drag from front to back, all the way down. So with the clipper guard off, you're also going to want to do the underline of the jaw. Same type of concept, you're going to flip your clippers over and back drag from the front to back. You'll also want to clean up their whiskers, carefully around their eyes. You'll want to clean up their ears. So you'll want to get all the hair off of their ears there. You just want them to look really nice, and I keep saying fresh, but that's really the best word for it. You want a fresh, youthful appearance.
Let's try it.
So just another thing to emphasize when you're clipping the body and you have your guard on, you are going to want to go against the grain of the hair, against the way it grows. It's not going to really do anything going with the grain, but against the grain, you're going to get all that extra hair off. And you want to start bottom to top, and then you can do their legs. You want to get all this cleaned up here with the guard on. The only thing you will take off the guard for is the underline and then the tail. You'll want to clean all that up very carefully without a guard on your clippers. Things for skin on your hog, and this goes for both black pigs and white pigs, but white pigs especially. You do want to keep them in the shade. Their skin's really, really sensitive, especially if you're conditioning them every night to throw them back out into the sun. The conditioner is going to sunburn them. You don't want your pigs sunburned, scaly. You want their skin nice and clean and fresh. So shade is super important. Okay, so those are our tips and tricks for fitting our show hogs. Another thing that I really want to emphasize is maybe fitting your hog or clipping them, washing them in the early morning hours or late night hours. It gets really, really hot in the middle of the day, and you don't want to stress your pigs out if you don't have to. So snouting your pig puts a whole bunch of extra stress on them, and we don't want to do that. So I really want to emphasize getting in here with your pigs, letting them get to know you, feeding them treats. These guys are your best friends all summer pretty much. So we don't want to snout them if we don't have to. It'll just make your clipping job a lot easier as well, because you'll be able to touch all over and get them used to you.